Hey guys, welcome to another episode of making a game in less than 10 minutes. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a game very similar to this. There's not much going on, but there's a player who can shoot left and right. He can jump and shoot, and also see the shooting from his mouth. And then you also have a multi-layer stage. You have top layer, then you can go down to lower level. You can also go up to a higher level. So first thing you want to do is open your Construct2 application, click on new project, and then you want to pick this new empty HD landscape 720p project. So this is new empty HD landscape 720p project. Click on open, and then this gives you this. Hold Control and scroll down to zoom out. You can also zoom out using, you can also zoom out using this. Go to view and zoom out, and you can also zoom in, something like this. Alright, so once you have done that, so what you want to do is, I'm sure you have watched the previous video, please watch the previous video, part 1 of this, where I teach you how to put solid grounds. So right click on your canvas, insert new object, tile map, insert, click on the empty canvas. So this is your tile map, close the window. So on the right tile map window, select on this, make sure this icon is selected, rectangle tile tool. Alright, so what you want to do is that you want to create 2 tiles high, and the length is going to be all the way to the bottom, all the way to the right, from the left to the right. So 2 tiles high, and the length is all the way. On the left side, you're going to create 2 tiles width, and all the way to the left to the top. On the right, 2 tiles width all the way to the top. Alright, so you have something like this. Then you want to create another line in the center, so it's going to be three tiles high, and the width is going to be, the length is going to be all the way to the right. So 3 tiles high all the way to the right. So that's in the center. These are going to be your levels, and you want to place another one in between these two. So make it 2 tiles high. So try to make it in the center so that it works out better. So 2 tiles high, and the length is all the way to the right. Same thing over here, 2 tiles high, and the length is all the way to the right. So once you have this, you want to create breaking point so that you can go from the top layer, so that you can go to the next level, and then you can go to all the way to the lower level. Then you can, from the lower level, you can go all the way to the up level, to the top level. So you want to do is click on this erase tile tool. All right, so you're going to erase a couple of blocks. So for example, let's create an opening here. So I want to do something like this, right, and something like this. So when you create opening, make sure you think about, like, you're going down this way, and also you're trying to come up from this layer to the top this way and this way as well. So you have to create openings such that please create a big opening so that you can jump and then you can go up there. So this is one opening, and you can also create more opening here, something like this. All right, make sure the opening is big so the player can jump on top of it. So that's one. Let's create another opening here. All right, something like this. Okay, and then you have then one more opening here. So now, since we have a good amount of opening from the top layer, second layer, and the last layer, you need to create some sort of block so that the player can jump on and move to the upper level. So let's click on this rectangle tile tool, having this selected, and then you can do is, you can also, let's make it interesting. Let's pick on this tile and click on rectangle tile tool. And we are going to place something like this. Okay, you want your player to be able to jump. Okay, so I think this is good amount of space, so the player can come up here and jump to the right and to the left. So we have one problem solved. Now if the player is at the bottom layer, and you'll be able to go to this second floor. So you want to do the same thing here, right? So let's do this. You might have to try this multiple times in order to succeed. So something like this. All right, so I think this will work out, and let's do it here. Let's do it here. Let's do it here. Okay, I think that is good. Let's do it here as well. This one might be a little tricky. I think this is good. Okay, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but you got the point. Okay, so you should be able to go up and down the different level. Okay, now you want to put obstacles. So since you can pick the cactus, and then you can put it in different locations just to make it look nice. Alright, so that's a good start. Now you have the stage created. If you remember the previous video, click on the arrow icon, normal layout view selection, select your tile there, right? And then you want to click on behaviors and click on plus, and you want to give it a solid behavior. Alright, so once you have done that, click on OK. Now you want to create your character. So the first thing you want to do is right click and then click on insert new object. Alright, click on sprite. If you remember from the previous video, click OK, click on here, and this is where you get to click create your character. Alright, so I'm going to do is create a cheeseman, something like this. Mine is going to be 108 by 134. Then once you select this, click on this will crop it. Alright, this is pretty small. Now you can zoom in, and then I'm gonna add an eye. So to add an eye, click on this brush tool, select a color, and then it's gonna be, I'm gonna add an eye here. Alright, so I'm gonna add a mouth opening. So for that, I'm going to change the color to white, and then I'm going to increase the brush size to about 80 maybe. Okay, something like this, or maybe higher, maybe 100. Alright, there you go. So something like this. Okay. Alright, so you have the mouth. So once you have that, you gotta do a couple of things. Make sure once you are happy with the character creation, this is very important. Click on this icon, set origin, the origin point, right? Click on this and click on this icon and click in the center of your player. All right, so you will see a crosshair. Then what you do is on your image points window, all right, make sure it's somewhere over there. You will have three windows: animation frames, animations, and image point. Right click on origin, and then go to quick assign, and then click on middle. It'll assign it to the middle. And there's another thing you have to do. You want to do is create another origin. So you want to create another image point. So you want to click on plus. It'll create image points. And see, the origin number is 0, image point number is 1. So remember that. Okay, so once you have the image point created, make sure you have the set origin image point is selected, and you're gonna click on here. So this is where the bullet will come out from. Okay, all right, so you have click on origin, your crosshair is going to be, the pointer is going to be in the center. Click on image point is going to be in the mouth. Okay, so this is very important. So once you have done that, You can always rewind back and forth to see how I'm doing this. This might take you a little longer, but after you've done that, close it. We have the character creation. So right now I kind of created pretty big, so I'm going to hold Control and then scale it smaller. No, not Control but Shift, and then scale it small. Something like this. So once I'm happy with that, select your player, edit behavior, click on plus, and then scroll down to platform, movements to platform. All right, so once you have done that, you have your player. This is very similar to what we did on the previous the video. So you want to go to click on play, and this is going to create something like this. So this is the best time you can try. See, it will move up and down. Right now we still have to add the shooting the shooting bullets. And also it's not only your player is moving, not the camera is not moving. So let's go back, and you want to do is select your player, go to behavior, click on plus, and click on scroll to. This behavior lets you scroll up and down with your player. So add that behavior. Okay, now click on play again. Now you'll see your camera will move as well. See this? Your camera is moving with the player. You can go down, you can go up, but the player is not facing. When you go left, the player is not facing left. So let's go there. So the first thing we want to do, we want to add a bullet. So to add a bullet, right click, insert new object, click on sprite, insert, and then place the bullet off the canvas. I like to put him on the bottom of the layer right here. All right, so once you have done that, create a very small bullet. All right, it has to be smaller than the so I'm going to make it like this small. All right, this small, crop it. It's very small, right? And then you have to do the same thing you did to your player. Make sure the origin is in the center. So click on this icon on this window, right click, quick assign middle. You will see the pointer in the middle. All right, so it should be done. And then you want to do is, let's name your player. So this sprite is your player, and this is pretty big though. Let's make it smaller, like this. Okay, so this is the bullet. Okay, make sure you name them properly. And then once you have the bullet created, select the bullet, add a behavior, plus, then pick bullet. Okay, and that's a good starting point. So once you have all this set, you have to add a keyboard. So what you want to do is right click on the canvas, insert new object, and then look for keyboard, add the keyboard. All right, so this will let you add keyboard event to your event sheet. So now go back to event sheet 1 of your event, then click on add event. Then you want to do is add keyboard, and on key pressed. All right, so on key press is you have to press every time you want to fire. On key down is you can hold it down and it will keep firing. So let's go with on key pressed, and then select this, and our bullet fire key is going to be space. Okay, done. Then you're going to have this, right? So your keyboard on space key pressed, we want to do this. We want to pick our player. Next, then in the filter, type in spawn, and it's going to say spawn another object. Select that, and then you're going to select spawn bullet. So click on bullet. Okay, and remember the layer is 0 and image point is 1. If the image point 1 is the mouth of the player. Okay, so once you have done that, you should be able to fire. So let's go to play run out. All right, now you can do all the things up and down, left, right. You can also fire. See this? Okay, it's coming out of your mouth. So that's a good thing. Now let's go back and go to layout, click on your bullet and increase the bullet speed to, let's say, 1000. Okay, and also we have to add more events, like this time on key down, right? So you want to turn your player. When you press right, you want your player to face right. When you press left, you want your player to press left. And when you move around, walk around, you actually hold your key, right? So your key is down, then you want to press the right, and then okay, down, and you want to create another one, keyboard, same thing, key down. This is for the left key, left arrow, down, done, right? So for the right arrow, so click the right arrow down, choose your player, then you want to do is mirror. Type in mirror in the filter, and you will see set mirror, and this is going to be not mirror because that's the right direction. And when you press left arrow is down, you want to make your player mirror because it's going to be the opposite side. So this is fine. All right, so that's one thing. Another thing is when you press left and hold left, you want your bullet to go toward the left. So you want to do is add an event, and on system you want to do is you're gonna go to add bullet, next, create it. So on create it, when the bullet is created, you want to do certain things. So when the bullet is created, you want to add another condition, player. So you want to click on mirror. You want to check if the player is mirrored. So that means the player is facing the left. Okay, see the left arrow, set mirrored. So you want to check. So for this condition is like when the bullet is created, check if the player is mirrored, means the player is facing the left. Then you want to add event to the bullet saying that bullet angle is going to be the other way. So he's going to type in angle, is going to say set angle, and you want to do 180. Okay, so once you've done that, let's go ahead, play. Let's see now, hopefully everything will work. So right, left. All right, so we have that working. We can jump, we can right, left, and fire. Yes, it works. So we can also jump and fire. Our bullet doesn't look all fancy, but you can do that. So let's see, we can jump, we can go from top layer to the bottom layer. We can fire right, we can fire left. We create a nice stage. Let's see if we can actually go to all the way to the bottom of the map. We can go here. So the map creation is pretty good. I mean, we have access to all the layers, all the floors. We can jump here as well. Wow, that's pretty nice. One shot is pretty good. Okay, so it's pretty good, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you found it useful, if you liked it, please press the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. So until next time, goodbye.